Cox's Steakhouse, Drummond, County Leitrim, proud sponsors of It's Country with Steve and Shay. Log on to www.cox's-steakhouse.com.
Hello everybody, and you're very welcome to this week's edition of It's Country with Steve and Shay. First of all, I'd like to thank Crystal Swing, who joined us from Care House in County Tipperary last week, and yet again, what a great reaction we got to the show. This week, I'm delighted to say, we are joined by the Fureys, who are in Selbridge Manor, and as you probably know, the Fureys have had a string of number one hits, including Red Rose Cafe. So, without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Shay and the Fureys. Shay, it's over to you.
Thank you very much, Steve. Well, we are in the beautiful surroundings of Selbridge Manor here in County Kildare, and we're with some legends, absolute legends, the Fureys, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, lads. How are you?
How are you, Shay? Great to be here. Great to see you.
Eddie is here, and George is here.
Shay, it's a good morning going to the afternoon. It's afternoon, isn't it? Good afternoon.
I don't know whether you guys really care what time of the day it is. You're probably just home from a gig.
Well, usually we'll be only coming up on a gig now, you know. But usually we get back sometimes about 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock. It's not too bad now when you're doing the concerts, you know. And when you're doing the old cabaret places, you didn't know what time you went home. You didn't know what day it was when you get home. Never know what time. You know, but it's all changed now with the old doing the old theatres. You know, it's great crack because the audience are in early and everything, and so you're finished early. So you know, come back as I think the longest trip would be either from West Kerry or Donegal or somewhere up there, you know, that'd be the longest trip coming back. But in terms of travelling, it's a very short comparison to places we played in Australia and of course in England, you know, and Scotland and all that. There'll be some will be long trips coming back, you know. But
do you miss that though? I mean, concert tour, it is your concert. You're the only ones who are on. But when you were doing cabaret, there'd be a whole selection of various characters, let's just say. Do you miss those characters?
Yeah, but most of them are all gone now, you know. And I remember years ago we used to do the Wexford Inn, playing the Wexford Inn. And we'd have a crowd down to the corner. I mean, you know, Georgia Street, you know, and we played there, I think, about 15 years altogether in the Wexford Inn. Even when we went and done Top of the Pops, we still went back to the Wexford Inn. We shouldn't have. We should have went up to the Olympia or something like that. But, yeah, I miss the old times, all the characters in them days that used to play music, you know. Most of them are all gone now, you know, and are gone to America, are gone everywhere else, emigrated. You don't see them anymore, you know. But as you know the old saying, the show must go on, you know that.
the way it was in the old days was great. We used to meet fantastic characters, you know, and other musicians, which are great. You know, you have a camaraderie shift then with the other lads, you know, because they some of them would be residents there, and we do support for all the big bands coming in there, and there were some great characters, and they had great songs, and they were great musicians, and great singers, you know, fantastic, and we always treated them good, and they always treated us good when we played there, you know, and we always able to come back then and I always look forward to going back to places like that. The cabaret places were great places, you know, and back over the years, and of course that came after the old ballrooms in a way, you know, and I never got a chance of playing in the cabaret rooms, you know.
Did you find that you'd pick up songs along the way from people like that as well? They'd say, "Here, Head, I have a song for you," or "What do you think of it?"
We've done that even with the Greenfields of France, you know, and songs like that. And over the years, there's a great song I do on stage at the moment called "Absent Friends," and it's written by a fella that we met one time at a festival. A fella by the name of Keith Hancock. He gave it the song. He'd just written the song at the time, and he gave it to me. And he says, "I want you to take it home, have a listen to it, and see what you think." I fell in love with the song straight away. But that's only one of thousands of songs that we've done. Because we made about 50 albums or something like that over the years, you know. And some of the songs we can always remember. We've got a great repertoire of thinking of the songs. You know, we don't like to have music sheets in front of us. If you have, it keeps your memory going as well, you know. Yeah. And as I said before, we love doing all that kind of songs. New songs, old songs, songs written by people that we met and are no longer here. And songs written by family and for the family as well, you know, we've done over the years. We always enjoy doing them.
And I've seen you guys in concert, and I know you were touring this album as well. The Times They Are Changing, which is the current album. You never seem to mind when people shout from the audience about particular songs.
If we know what we're trying to sing it, you know, But sometimes, you know, we would get answer songs we hadn't sang for, in my case, for 40 years, you know. You know, and they only heard me singing with someone else, like, you know, they wouldn't hear with the band in those days. And it's very hard to get your head around that, you know. Maybe you've got a bit of advance notice, maybe about 2 weeks, you might have a chance.
I mean, your manager, Joe McCadden, when we're on the road, you know, in England, and we go over there for about 50 concerts every year, you know, and he gets in requests in through the internet, and he sends them on to us. And, of course, it gives us loads of time to get the songs off, you know, which is good. And so if we can sing a song that we've recorded many years ago, we'll do it. I mean, just sitting down, bit of rehearsal here and there with the band, and no problem.
So there, you heard it here. If you want a song, if you're going to one of the concerts, one of the 50 concerts, if you're going this year or you're going next year, send an email.
Yeah, they have to be our songs that we recorded, you know. No one else, just in case.
6 months in advance. Make it 6 months in advance, will you?
Well, talking about, do you still enjoy touring? I know when I was doing research and looking up what you guys have been up to, you used to do all over the world. You were Australia, you were America. You've kind of made things just maybe a little more convenient now. The UK really is about and a little bit on the continent.
Yeah, a bit of UK and a bit around Holland and Belgium now, you know, and maybe into Germany in the future, you know, we'll see what happens. But we were lucky that way that I went to America first back in '69 with the Clancy Brothers, you know. And that was a great eye-opener for me, arriving in New York, you know, and the great time we were playing on Save the Lads, you know. But going back to our own mob, you know, is just that we love the playing and the singing. It's the bit of travelling gets you know, when you get to our age, you know, travelling from, you know, to A to B, you know. In the old days, you in playing around the cabaret in Ireland, you'd bring the old golf clubs with you and have a game, you know, on the way down or next day.
Go fishing. I remember he went to a house. We used to look at all the old houses years ago, you know, and all people left them. And him and one of our lads that's in the band, Detzer, two of them stopped at this old building one day in the old house, and they said, "Look at that knocker on the door. I have to have that." So they are with a screwdriver like that, and next the door opens and there's someone living there. They're terrible. I said, "You never knocked on another door after that."
You learned your lesson. Let's talk about the album, because it's a fine album. I've played many of the tracks on the radio on Rising Time in the mornings as well. Just a little while ago I played 4 Strong Winds. Whereabouts did these songs come from? These would be, so you've Matchstock Men and Matchstock Cats and Dogs. I don't want to talk about it. 500 Miles, not the Proclaimers one, the original 500 Miles. And the song we're going to see the video for now, The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, which is a beautiful Ewan McCall song. Where did you come across these songs, and how did you pick them?
I heard Hugh McCall singing a force in the Singers Club in London. He had a club there, the Singers Club, and him and Peggy Seeger. And he calls Hugh McCall. He wrote great songs over the years, you know. And he came out one night and he sang that song to his wife, Peggy Seeger. He wasn't long after writing it, you know. And then I knew the song, and then he gave me a great song he had written in those days called "Sweet Thames Flow Softly," which I gave it to another folk singer, you know. When I never recorded myself. But it was great. He was a great man for writing songs, and of course all the great artists recorded these songs over the years, you know, all their own kind of our own mob, you know, into the ballads and all that. He was a great man for writing ballads, you know, and that's when they came across, and we done a great version of it. Well, we think it was a great version. We done it here in the Selbridge Manor Hotel here, you know, with all the staff. They're a great bunch of lads here, yeah, we've done it here, and with all the staff and watchings where we were making the video, and a great time there, you know. But it's a fantastic song. I think the version we done of it, it's kind of we love doing, we're going to do it different, you know. And it's a man's song, not a woman's song.
It's about a woman. See, we like to put our own stamp on songs that we get, and these songs here on this album here that we've done, you know, at times they are changing. They're songs that we grew up listening to when we were kids. You know, in the early, you know, the early '60s and all that, and I fell in love with these songs. And we decided, you know, keep asking us, you know, why don't you do some songs some way you were brought up? And we did. They were their favourite songs that we've done, and it sold so much, and you know, it went down so well at different concerts that I'm going back over to France now next month, and we're starting a new album.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at this. First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. This is beautiful.
first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes. And the moon and the stars, they were the gift you gave to the dark and the empty skies, my love. The first time ever I kissed your mouth and felt your heart beat close to mine, like the trembling heart of a captain bird that was there at my command, my love. And the first time ever I lay with you, I felt your heart so close to mine, and I knew our joy would fill the earth, and it would last till the end of time, my love. It would last till the end of time. It would last till the end of time.
The Hugh McCall song, First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. We'll be back with more in part 2 with the Fureys.